and everybody clap your hands. We lambda, 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 and Omega Mu. And we've come here on stage tonight to do a show for you. We got a rockin' rhythm and a high-tech sound that'll make you move your body down to the ground. We got Poindexter on the violin, and Lewis and Gilbert will be joining in. We got Booger Presley on the mean guitar, and a rap by little old me, Lamar. We got Takashi beating on his gong. The boys and the moves are clapping along. And just when you thought you seen it all, along comes a lambda 4-foot tall. So Worms will come on out here on the floor, so we can work our bodies like never before. Break.
All right, Mark, you weren't added. You could have added yourself.
Yes, I can add myself at any time and remove myself.
But you chose
How
not
are you?
to, so I'm good.
Yes, I decided to wait until the beginning was done. I didn't want to interrupt it, you know. So.
Yeah, sometimes you can fuck up when you do that in the middle.
Yeah. I have a quick question for you, my friend.
Yes.
So you did receive my payment for the stuff, right?
Yeah, I mailed it off today.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure that you got the payment. That was the main thing I was worried about.
Yeah, so I was thinking about this today. I'm like going, so everyone has their idiosyncrasies, you know, and it's not a bad thing, you know, it's just something that we all, so for me, I'm somebody who I'm not a communication person. I don't sit there and go, you know, so that's my idiosyncrasy is I'm not very good at communicating, whereas Mark is like Mr. Communication. He wants to know everything. He wants to know everything's cool, everything's happened. Did you get that? Is everything cool? You know, so our mannerisms do not mesh in that regard. It's like I'm like going, I know Mark's going to ask me if I got payment. I know he's going to ask me, but I'm not going to fall for that trick and tell him that I got payment. I'm going to make him ask me. And you know, even though he probably got a notice that I mailed his stuff today. So
actually, I didn't get it unless it went into my spam. But it doesn't matter. I trust you. I know you. So you know, the last time I got the stuff, even though it took like for some reason 4 months to get to me, but I still got it, and I trust you. So
yeah, that was the weirdest. That one was definitely weird. I didn't think that was ever coming back to where it should be. So
that was definitely odd. When I got it in the mail, I was like, "Whoa, what's this?" Yeah.
Well, I should play this right. Let me know the music. Can y'all hear the music first thing? And is it too loud?
Yes, I can hear it. And it's perfect to me.
Okay. Hey, Trish.
So I caught a bit of your Rachel thing there.
Oh.
I have a feeling she's pitching hard for you to be the second person there.
Yeah, that's not going to happen.
Yeah, I don't think it'd be wise, to be honest. But that's up to you. You're a grown man. You make your own mind up, right?
I like Rachel a whole lot, but
so do I.
But there's you know, it's very polarizing. So I don't want to be caught in that back and forth that invariably will happen.
Agreed.
Could I? I mean, it would be an easy gig, but you know, I mean.
Yeah, it would be. But I mean, could you imagine having to deal with Mr. Kermit there every day? Yeah.
Well, I mean, yeah, I could. Yeah, I wouldn't worry about him, but
yeah.
but I mean, not every show that she does I find interesting. You know?
Yeah, you have different things that interest you. Yeah.
You know, if I'm not interested here, I can just say I'm leaving. You know, and
exactly.
You know, and just say I'm not responsible. You know, so. Vinyl Piper, I got your records today, so I'm looking forward to it. They got here safe and sound. So I'm very curious. I've never had the leather records Motley Crue, so I'm.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
It's very Vinyl Piper to send you those kind of high value records. I was listening to your Darko interview for the first time today, like incomplete. You know, listening to it. I was very, very impressed by your knowledge, Patrick.
I don't even remember that. I'd have to go listen to it back again. I don't even remember it.
I mean, at one point I was listening to it, I was like, what am I listening to here? It was pure like nerds. It was like total like Ordophon this connections, this tubes, that. I was like, wow, like at one point he lost me, but then it was, it's cool because you guys obviously had a rapport and an understanding of gear far more than what I have, right?
Yeah, I mean, he was like I said, I didn't even know who he was, and then he reached out to me. So that was he's a very nice guy. What were you nervous about, Piper, about it getting here, or what's going to happen afterwards? So, yeah.
I think sending it there is probably the big thing,
He lives in the same state, so yeah.
Oh, well.
Hey, Clatubar. Hey, Darren. Mick. We're going to play this in case John comes. We can get this out of the way before he has to. Don't make him listen to Emerson, Lake and Palmer. So. The record I got this in LA.
I was going through my records today, and just cleaning up some stuff and rearranging stuff, and I was going through my King Crimson, and I totally forgot I had a pressing of Clark's Tongue's Master. I got a UK Pink Rim Island.
Island, yeah.
It sounds really good. I was like, wow, it sounds really good. I compared it to my gold EG Collectors Series one, the half-speed one. Not as good. The more top-endy, the EG ones,
I wasn't a real big fan of those editions, honestly. But I didn't spend a lot of time on it.
Yeah,
I didn't spend a whole lot of time on it.
Yeah. I'm guessing though that obviously the UK original is the way to go with King Crimson, except for that first one that you keep mentioning, the German one that we should get, right?
I took all the good dollar records. So.
Am I right about that?
What?
The
UK?
The first Crimson is the German the one they got?
Yeah, the German stateside. Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Maybe the music is a little bit too loud for me in my mix. There you go. Ring, bing, bing. That's the next song. Ring. Take a pebble.
Yeah. Is that a Ghost in the Machine I see out over top of your head there?
Yeah, that's actually Record Collector News' record. I borrowed 3 of his records. I picked them out of his collection. So I got to send it back now.
Is there like a special pressing of that, or just you didn't have it?
No, it's just a really nice, clean one. US with the hype sticker, early press.
Nice.
So this record will be up for sale at the next auction, people. Advance! Did I not send an email? Or no? I did send an email.
Need link email.
Oh. It's the same link it's always been.
Well,
anyway.
being that he's the Pope, you might get a lot of emails,
Yeah, I just sent him another one. So if you've ever been looking for this record, this Affinity record, it'll be it's on next auction. There's John. See, John didn't have to listen to Emerson, Lake and Palmer.
Do you think you can turn down the music overall just a touch? It's a little loud on my end too.
It's cranking.
I usually don't complain about that because I love cranking music. There we go.
How about there?
Perfect. Plus, I was having a hard time hearing Patrick. So.
Yeah.
That's not a bad thing sometimes.
I could tell it was loud when it came on.
How are you, John?
I'm okay. How about you?
Good. I was doing some cleaning. I was doing some mixing. It's been a busy couple of days.
Ooh,
and
mixing.
Yes, I was pleased to say, though, that this is my last week of doing the solo act with the Yes Music podcast. Kevin is good enough to come back to the program next week, so I'm very happy about that. He has cancer, right? And he had an operation.
Oh,
so
man.
he had prostate cancer, so he had to get an operation done. And he's
Kevin,
been gone now for about a month, but he's good enough now to come back, so I'm pretty excited.
So you to hold the fort down by yourself?
Yeah.
Is that tough, or is there audience participation, or do you just have to monologue it?
I have to create a whole. We usually create an episode and then uploaded it, not live, but we just. It's a lot behind it because you have to find topics. We usually have a lot of guests that we have to do. We do weekly news segments too for it, so it's a lot of stuff. I didn't realize how much of it was until I had to do it solo, right?
Yeah.
So And that, you know, and we have a lot of like little voice things like in between, like this is Billy Sherwood of Yes, you're listening to the Yes Music Podcast. You do all those in between and all that. Like holy fuck, a lot of stuff.
It's hard to do this shit on your own, man. I can tell you, man. It's you're always so happy that the first time somebody else shows up while you're on camera. It's like,
yeah.
Bill, you know what my
God.
answer would be on that. Evening, everybody. Hey, Vance, Cleveland,
Hey, John,
Darren,
Mark.
Eddie,
How you doing?
Vinyl Piper. Who else was here? Andy, Oakenshields, Kevin,
Mike was here.
Mick,
Eddie.
DJ Trish.
By the way,
Jason,
Vance, I
I-
like your new segment.
Cleveland. Everybody else. Sorry, I didn't see it. DJ Trish.
Vance, I'm liking the new segment you're doing there.
My single one? Yeah, we'll see
Yeah.
if it's not getting a lot of views, but that's okay. Got a couple people.
You got to
respond
give
to
it some time for traction, man. It's not going to give you like 500 views the first time.
No, I don't get 500 views anymore. You'll like the next one. So
Okay, good.
and you might school me on it too. We'll see what happens.
I don't know about schooling, but you see that
Oh,
new
no.
guy, that Zepp guy's, that Zeppelin channel that started. You commented on him, that guy there.
Yeah,
He's doing like
I was
45
subscriber number 2. Actually, he's moving his stuff over from Spotify. A lot of those podcasts are a little old, but that guy's website, he has Zepp Fan. There's like everything on there, man. You know, I mean, you know, I'm buying singles up as much as I can or find them.
Yeah.
And I'm looking on there, like, oh my god, I haven't even seen half of these, or 90% of these. I'm like,
You know how I
crap.
knew he was hardcore? The first one he showed was, this is a pressing from Thailand. Like, Thailand? What the hell?
The Thailand ones look. There's some badass Thailand ones.
you know,
that look
I
cool, you
don't
know?
get notifications from anybody anymore. I don't get anybody's notifications at all.
I get them from you. I get them from Aaron the Metal Theologian, and that might be it.
I don't get
Yeah, I
any,
don't-
and I've signed up for that shit. So.
Yeah, I don't
Pretty
understand it. It's like if you say notifications, but wouldn't you still see if you're subscribed? You should see it in your feed. I don't. And now they have like the popular ones that go up on top of the.
Yeah, I haven't been watching videos, but yeah, they're messing with the algorithm. It's like
Yeah, I don't like
Instagram. I don't even see like half the people anymore. It's just all different
Yeah,
stuff.
I'll see something 4 days later. I go, what did I miss this for? It's stupid.
Like, what I'll notice is I'll go on yours, Vance, and I'll comment on it, and then about 4 or 5 hours later, it'll come up on my thing. Oop, Vance has a new video. Like,
Yeah.
way after I've already seen it, you know? Like,
I got that, yeah. And it's like I already saw it. Or yeah, it's telling me about notifications. Like so and so commented. I said, yeah, I know. I responded 2 hours ago. Why are you telling me? Why is it lighting up again? Why is it giving me a red notification again?
See, it seems to be a pretty prevalent thing. So, judging from the comments here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
which explains a
So-
lot. Because, sorry, go
Yeah,
on.
that guy's the Zepfan site. I did go on it because I was trading messages with him, and I'm connected to him in there's a Zeppelin Facebook and stuff. So I was like, you know, I was looking through there and I have my Coda T-shirt,
Yeah.
and that's not on there. So I'm gonna take some pictures and have that on there. But other than that, I was like, I don't think there's anything I could contribute. I mean, all that stuff's up there.
What about the Zeppelin Velcro wallet?
I had
Velcro
one,
wallet.
but I wish I did. I wish I still had mine. I had one. It was a blue one, and it had this one song
Yeah.
on it, and like a rainbow kind of print, like
Exactly.
not
I think I have the
but it was
black
like
one.
multicolor, like yellow and blue or something.
Yeah, it was like stamped on, like a screen printed. Or...
A silk screen. Yeah, I had one, John. I wish I kept it. I don't know. You know, it got worn out, so I probably trashed it.
If I have one, I mean, it would be stored away with all my garbage. But if I ever find it, I'll send it to you.
That'd be cool. But yeah, I mean, the stuff's on there.
I remember those Velcro wallets. Oh my god, I remember those things. Those full.
Yeah, you can get a
wallet.
lot of the bands had it.
But if you're a kid, you used to have change in your wallet too. You couldn't have like a dad's wallet, you know, it all just fall out.
Yeah, you didn't have folded money. So-
Yeah.
Yeah. That always reminds me of that Seinfeld episode. Velcro, that tearing sound. I don't like. So the big Easter's coming up there, Vance?
Yeah, sure. Yep.
Didn't Easter already pass?
Bishop's asking me if I'm going to be in church and stuff.
Didn't we already have
Orthodox.
Easter?
That's the Greek Easter.
Orthodox. It's Orthodox.
It's not Greek. It's
It's Orthodox. So there's like Russian Orthodox and stuff.
What is it? What does like Jesus resurrect with vodka or what?
no,
What's
just
the
different
difference?
calendar. They don't agree when it happened.
We go by the Old Testament.
Bulgarian, right? The Bulgarians.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah, whatever. Before they switched it, and then and it's not written in stone, but I guess we wait till Passover is over and stuff. So
The whole
Sunday was
racket-
like Palm Sunday.
The whole racket, Patrick, is so they get the half off the candy.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's the key, man.
You get the discounted Easter bunnies.
Off.
Yeah.
And you want to get the solid chocolate Easter bunnies, not the freaking hollow ones, man. Make sure you get
Right.
the solid motherfuckers, man. Don't
solid
get those
and
hollow ones.
the
No.
Reese's
Oh,
Hands.
I like the hollow ones. You're not getting as much chocolate, but the chocolate tastes better than the solid ones.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And so yeah, that was actually that's a thing, but it changes every year. It's a cycle of like, so it'll be like I think last year was the same, so now it's a week behind, and then next year it'll be 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, and then it goes back to the same calendar, right? Or at least the dates are the same with the Catholic thing.
Yeah.
But like if you had that 3-4 weeks, they pulled all the candy out of the stores by then. You had to jump on it quick and let it sit.
Yeah.
Because I remember my mom like buying like little chocolate egg things, they had the foil on them.
Yeah.
And like, you guys can't have that. Easter's in 3 weeks. I go, 3 weeks? They're sitting there staring at that in the pantry.
Don't buy that shit. Fucking 3 weeks
Oh,
early.
yeah,
and
if
they
she
won't
didn't get
eaten.
it, there wouldn't be any because they pull them off the shelf.
Are you Latvian, Kevin?
Yeah.
My stepson was with a Latvian for like 5 years. I am very familiar with Latvia. We even have Latvian food.
Yeah, so it's just Orthodox in general.
Wasn't Latvia part of Soviet Russia at one point?
Yep.
Soviet Union,
1919.
yeah.
I think since 1919, somewhere around there. This has the most clear bell on the ride symbol ever.
Oh yeah. Yep.
It's overpowering, man. Just that's clarity right there, man.
Oh yeah. I think they did this either at McClare Place or at Phase 1 in Toronto.
This was a
Great
great
studio.
sounding 45, man. This 45 was excellent sound. I was like going,
Oh
wow.
yeah.
It was on Bronx.
Here. What a great low end there. Boom.
It's a 45 too.
Yeah.
I think my mom's mad at me because I didn't call her over Thanksgiving. I'm like going, I'm not that kind. I'm not very religious. And I'm like,
Oh, you mean Easter? You mean?
Easter, that's it, yeah.
Yeah.
And I was like, I mean, next time I call her, you didn't call me on Easter. I said, I don't, because I'm not into that stuff, man. So, but I'm like going, is Easter really a call holiday?
Well,
Christmas, I'll give you. Birthday, I'll give you. Thanksgiving,
Lee.
maybe.
Cleveland,
How-
yes,
how
I am
still
a
should
big
call
fan.
your mom.
Lee, how old is this cat
My
now?
mom
You
and
really don't want an old drummer.
You know,
Noise spectrum comment you could bring up.
A lot of people
Well,
feel.
Paul-
Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say Paul DeLong he's a great drummer, but I don't even know if is he even active anymore? I don't know. I haven't kept track of him.
Is he hanging out at the old folks' home with Pi Dubois?
I think Pi's gone the way of the dodo. I think.
Oh, is Pi singing with the choir Invisible? Is that
I think so.
okay? So I'm playing A's and B sides of these singles I did recently. So
Nice, great idea. No, you
Yeah,
never
but
heard that whole
drummers-
album, Cleveland? Wow.
Drummers age, though. It's a physical instrument.
Oh yeah, it's hard.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Uh-oh, Pie's gone.
Yeah. Pie is gone, man. He was a weird cat, let me tell you.
Who's Pie?
He was the guy that wrote the lyrics?
He's a lyricist.
Oh.
Yeah, he wrote all the lyrics for Kim Mitchell stuff and for
He's kind of like the Bernie Taupin of Canada. So yeah.
Ah.
Yeah, yeah. But it's funny because Martin told me pop off that he also was one of these guys that you would talk to him and then he would disappear for like 7 months. No one would be able to find him. No phone calls. No nothing. And all of a sudden,
are you still hanging out with Martin Popoff?
I'm communicating with him. I don't hang out with him, but I'm in communication. Yeah.
So when can we expect him to come on here and talk about new wave of British heavy metal that we've never heard of?
Actually, I did mention it to him.
He's into all sorts of stuff. Just
I have his Led Zeppelin book.
So what did he say when you mentioned it?
He is interested. He just gonna have to arrange it somehow because he's pretty busy.
I only have one. I think.
He said that he would have no problem doing it. He kind of asked about how it was, like, what the deal was,
Yeah, we have to figure out how we would do that.
Is my internet that's crapping out, or is that Patrick's?
I don't know. I feel like I'm blinking in and out.
Yeah.
Well, I am not stealing internet anymore. I got
wow,
my own internet.
That's
so
impressive.
we'll see how I do, because right now I have not been pleased with it because I tried when I loaded up my video or whatever. It was it's like a half hour or whatever it was, and it said it was going to take like 12 hours. I'm like, what the hell? I got the phone next to the goddamn router. What do you mean it's going to take 12 hours to upload a freaking 20-minute video?
Sometimes it gets stuck. Like it's not.
I did it
router.
a couple times. I deleted. I stopped it a couple times, and it still wouldn't freaking go up. And I don't know if it was Verizon and it's just a busy time. It was like a Saturday.
Hey, Bobby
Saturday
G.
afternoon. But
I don't know. I've had that happen to me. I've had that happen, and then I stopped it, and then it'll work. Now YouTube does it, but YouTube does it in reverse. Remember, it used to upload the video, and then it would process it. Now I think it processed it first, like analyzes for songs and stuff before it uploads it.
Well,
I gave up. I gave up and just went. I went out in the back door, and it's connected to my cousins, and I said screw it, and went up in 10 minutes.
Oh wow! So it was your Wi-Fi?
Yeah. I don't know.
You have like a family compound there or something?
No, my aunt that passed away on New Year's Eve owned the building, and now I guess my 3 cousins own it. I guess, but yeah, my cousin Alex lives next door.
Hmm. Does he know that you're
Bobby.
doing that, or is it just like
he knows.
Anything?
He knows.
Oh, okay.
Hey, Zafad, Bobby.
Half of the time, I got to tell him what his password is. He's like, I forgot my password.
Did you ever, when you tried your own though, did you ever try turning on your modem and turn like the on-off thing? Sometimes that happens with mine. It gets stuck. I had to turn it off.
Yeah.
And leave it
Well,
off.
I literally did it over the week. I got it Saturday. I think I did it, or Friday.
I'm going to avoid these technical conversations here.
So I've only had it a few days, but even there, it's saying. It's showing 2 bars, and I'm like, why is it showing 2 bars?
Oh yeah, Vance, you do know that we have a technical genius on the panel here, right?
You know, my advice would be
I know,
to get
John told me everything about it already.
Get that shit off your phone onto a computer and then upload it. That would be my advice to you.
Well, yeah, but then how am I going to transfer a 20-minute video over to my laptop?
Oh, it's
plug
hard.
it into
You gotta
USB cable?
email. You gotta email it.
It's too big of a file.
Shrink it. Yeah, exactly. It's hard.
You get a USB cable. You plug it into your phone. You tell your phone.
Then the computer asks if you want your phone connected, and it's a big process.
It's less process than trying to put your phone by a router for 12 hours.
Yeah, well, that didn't fly.
Yeah.
But when I uploaded that little 3-minute, that took like 10 minutes. But I'm like, it's 3 minutes. It should have gone up in 30 seconds. So I don't know. I'm debating on this Verizon. I might.
That's because you live in a third world country.
No, I don't. Sounds like it. There ain't gonna be no
lives in
third
your
world
country.
countries.
He lives in your
anymore.
country. What are you doing?
If I had to put money down, whose internet's going to go out on the panel? It's going to be on California.
Well, right now I'm upstairs, and so everything I have is like wireless down, far away downstairs. So once I have like the vinyl room, if I do shows from there, it'll be different.
But I think I'm doing all right because I mean the bars I got usually I'm struggling between 2 or 3 here, the old way, because my neighbor across the hall, she moved to Florida, so that's gone.
Some people just flew to the moon. Surely we can transfer video from a phone to a computer.
Apparently we can. So yeah.
But no, I'll call Patrick to come over when I want to get a new stereo system. I'm thinking about going to that show on the weekend. I don't know.
Oh, Axpona?
Yeah. If anything, we're gonna should be meeting up with Chance and Chris Depeche Commode. I think he was in a message and stuff, and I don't know if Jim will be there or not or what. But
Jim will
Are
be
you looking
there
to
'cause he's
upgrade?
Who's Jim?
Record
Kaplan.
Collector News.
Yeah.
okay.
Where are you going?
Wax's guy.
There's a gear show or whatever it is. Audio
Oh, Jim's
Axpona.
going
It's
to
called-
Chicago?
Called Axpona.
Yeah.
Yeah, in Chicago.
Wow, so he's going from California to Chicago for the show.
Yeah. I guess he has on Sunday he has a panel, and I guess Chance and Dave Bianco is going to be on the panel or something.
He asked me to
On
be
Sunday,
on that
but
panel.
I got Easter, so I'm not going to be able to do that.
Is it about Zappa?
No, it's
I don't
about
know,
record
God knows.
collecting. It's about record
Yeah, it's
collecting.
about record.
It's not about it's about certain records.
No, it's about record collecting.
Yeah, I
No,
know.
I don't think
told-
I'll make it out there Friday, Andy.
John's already like, yeah, I know.
It's gonna be about
I know what record.
Pink Floyd, Alan
I-
Parsons, Lo-Fi,
I
audio. It's gonna be only about 400 records
I
at the
told him he
most.
should have got. I told him he should have got Vance on the panel. I said, hey, you should have got Vance on the
Yeah.
panel.
Maybe 300 records. The same. They'll talk about the same 20 records.
Yeah, but I'm
Dark
not.
Side of the Moon.
They're all the audiophile guys, and
Yeah, it's not really record collecting. It's just buying
I'm not. I don't.
different
I'm not
versions of the
knowledgeable
same
in that,
records.
you know? I mean,
And I'm
I
not talking about Jim.
Yeah, they ain't gonna be talking about what's it called, like the Stooges, raw power and stuff like that.
Yeah,
You
Chris,
know,
I'll see you there.
not every discussion has to be about Stooges' raw power or the
But you know,
Ramones.
I just heard something that I found very disturbing, and John, I don't know if you can confirm this or not, but I read an article just now.
Yeah, you're right, Bobby. I
In
should get my
a Bowie book,
cousins,
where it said
my
that
nephew.
they went to a 24-track studio to record Raw Power, and used only 3 tracks to record that album. 1 track had the whole band on it. The second track had the guitar solos on it, and the third one had Iggy's vocals, and that's it. That's all they used on the tape on a 24 track.
Yeah,
I was like,
I don't
that is
remember reading
that.
that.
Is, wow, like if that's true, then that's like the most.
I mean, there's
underused
overdubbed guitar
tape.
solos on there. There's acoustic guitar. I don't believe. I could see if they had a mic, 1 track being the band, the rough track, but they still had overdubs and other things on that, on Raw Power.
Well, what I mean though is that they probably had mics on everything. They committed all those microphones to 1 track. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So when they put the mic, the track up and down, it was everything: the drums, bass, guitars, and then the other track when they put it up was just the guitar solos, or maybe an overdubbed acoustic or something too. And then the third track was just Iggy, his vocal. And I thought, wow, like why would you do that? Like you have 24 tracks, you only use 3. I don't know if that's true or not.
Yeah. No, I don't know. I don't. I never.
It doesn't
that.
sound true. That wouldn't make any sense whatsoever.
Yeah, but we're talking about Iggy. I mean, who knows?
But
right?
there is the remix CD. I have the not remastered. The remix came out, let's say, 20 years ago, and it was like compressed. It was like really hot, but it was different mixes. They sound really different. So I don't know how different it could be if you just had 3 tracks.
Next time we get on here, I'll find the article and I'll show you
Yeah.
guys where I read it.
And he might have said that. I mean, I could see him having 1 track be in the band, like room mics.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'd have to listen to the CD. I believe there's different levels happening, but maybe not.
Because I know it's Bowie related because he was also talking about doing the Idiot, how he helped do that record with Iggy, right? So that's probably where I read it from, right?
Right up there with pedal talk, Bowie talk, right up there. So there's like
Man.
right up
We're
Hey,
like,
come on, Bowie's fantastic, man.
There's some documentary
Scotty.
on Netflix about Bowie. I checked it. I'll watch it later.
Is it called Moon Age Daydream?
Maybe. Sounds about right.
It's actually really good. But you have to be able to sit through it all. If you stop it and come back to it, it won't make any sense.
I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
I usually do that.
yeah, 96. Yeah, that sounds about right. I mean, I could grab the CD. I wonder if it says it on like a sticker.
Be interesting to see.
So look at this fucking snafu thing I got from fucking eBay. I bought this single, right, for a cult. Kyle, Edie Baby, right?
Ciao, baby.
Ciao, baby, yeah.
Ciao, baby. It's Italian. Ciao.
Right.
Ciao, bello.
Yeah. Right. So,
Nice.
first of all, the first thing I noticed, it's numbered, right? Well, there's no fucking number there. There's not even like, I can't even see any like ink or anything, right?
Yeah.
So then the fucking guy, I mean, it looks, I get it. It's real nice and everything.
Mm-hmm.
It's clean, right? But look at that mess right there.
Ooh. Wow, look at that scratch.
It's like the fucking River Nile there, man.
Holy fuck, that's a big scratch, man.
Yeah, where is it? Where'd it go?
Yeah, I saw it.
It's fucking, it's huge. Look at that thing.
Yeah, look at that.
Look at that. I mean, I was like, I'm not gonna even. I could feel it. There's no way.
Is that
I'm
VG
gonna
plus
send my
plus?
needle thing.
Was that
Yeah,
VG
it was
plus plus?
like, yeah. And I'm like, emailing back. I'm like, dude, how could you miss that? Oh, I mean, he refunded me and everything, but I'm just like, how do you let that go out the door? How did you miss that?
He didn't look. I guarantee you he didn't.
I know, yeah. It's just either that or he did one of these, like kind of pulled it.
You probably assumed the person was going to buy the record, take it home, and not open it for a year. So
yeah, or never play it. Yeah.
Yeah. So now
just collecting. Yeah.
He didn't say to return it, so, but it's like well, great. I found another one though.
Some people actually think that when they buy records, that these people are just curating. They're not actually playing. They're just collecting them to have them. You know what I mean?
Well, that's kind of me with the Led Zeppelin singles, but I play them when I get them. I listen to them like when I get them and everything. But I'm not like pulling 45s to play those songs. But it's all about it's all about the picture sleeve and getting a nice copy.
Yeah.
I'm not spinning the 45s that much. Like I said, I'll play them when I get home. I might play them, 2-3 times. Just kind of let it go. And
this is the exact opposite theory to Patrick, though. Patrick's all about you don't spin the cover, you spin the record, right?
No, I don't give a shit about the cover.
That's why the 45s are a little more. They're like baseball cards or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. Yeah. John is deep in research there.
I'm reading. It's like I gotta read this. There's no it doesn't. You gotta read the story.
Don't worry, John. Your lips aren't moving while you're reading. You're good. Oh, yeah, you're good.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't new, dorky. It's used. I mean, this came out in '87, I think. So, it's a UK press.
You know what? I believe that 50% of record buyers don't have a turntable. It's just one of these things. Oh, it's cool to collect, so I'm gonna do it. Yeah. In
fact, I was over at my parents' house.
I think that's a minority.
Basement down there.
I think that's really high.
I doubt it's 50%.
I also have a Carver receiver.
Yeah, I don't know. He's talking about the mixes. Nowhere does it mention in my brief reading. It's like 8 pages long, but that it's only 3 tracks. It doesn't sound right to my memory.
I can't imagine if you had 24 tracks, even especially back then where they were itching to play with shit, that they wouldn't have at least played with it.
At least have a track for each instrument, one track for the drums.
And don't forget something too. David Bowie was seriously on cocaine. He didn't remember recording station to station. So who knows what he can remember, right?
But you could, Mark, take the tracks, separate tracks, get the mix right and bump them over to one track and not touch it for the whole album. You know, like if you had the bass, drums, and basic guitar. But
I was absolutely.
They call
unlike
that
other
bouncing, people.
Stooges records, this record has the most different production style and mix style in between each song. The most diverse album. Of the
who here has bounced tracks on a little Tascam 4-track in their hotel room?
Yeah, well, I mean,
I've done it many times.
I've done tons of albums, and the thing that shocked me the most was when I got the track sheet for Permanent Waves and saw that Neil Peart's drum kit, which is massive, was only really spread across 7 tracks. I was like, what?
Well, the big one's Electric Ladyland.
Yeah.
That's the one that, what was it, 4 tracks? What was Electric Ladyland?
And I went to 8.
It was 4 and an 8, but I mean, he's got like so much stuff happening.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, of course.
Oh, Kevin, this is, I'm not a audiophile guy, but the RL version of this record is so good.
Well, most of these Thin Lizzy singles are great. Patrick, I got a 12-inch single off of Patrick of the Thin Lizzy.
Oh, this is a single? No, this is the album.
This is at the album.
Yeah, I'm saying that the singles that he's got before that I got from her sound fantastic. 12-inch.
Hey, Dr. Rick, welcome. Dorky, welcome. Everyone else joined us.
Yeah, exactly, Dorky. 80% cocaine, 10% milk, and the rest with peppers. Yeah, exactly.
So I remember this album, it's really compressed. You know, when they talk about the loudness wars, this is over the top, and it sounded so fantastic. Like, I didn't like the idea of messing with an old album, but this was so much fun, cranking in the car. And we took it when we mastered our CD, my garage rock band. We took, even though it's in mono, it doesn't sound like this, but we took this in, and he put it in and saw the waves. I said, match the waves from this, like our new CD, to this. I want it to sound like this. So everything's like kind of right on the bit of distortion.
On the cusp of distortion.
Here you go, Bobby. The last king of Scotland. I'm assuming that's a good thing. So yes. So I can't bless you, but Vance can bless you because he is the Pope. So
yes.
So yeah. Did you kiss his hand, Bobby, or did you show him a dance move, or what'd you do with the house bowl? Did you give him something to drink? Because his throat sure sounds dry. So you might want to give him a glass of water.
The lozenge. Howlin' Wolf needs a looting. Prince Paul needs a looting.
So Vance, if you were to go to this Expona, what would be the one thing you would want to change on your system?
Well, I need a lot to change. I need a new CD player. I need a new receiver. I mean, I'm fine with my turntable. I need to look into cartridges more. Yeah. But yeah, I need a receiver and a CD player. Actually, even my cassette. I need a whole freaking new thing.
I need a decent cassette player. I have one here. I have 2 of them actually, but I'm nervous to hook them up because I have a feeling if I put a cassette in there, it's gonna like chew it right away.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I mean, I would love to find some older 70s kind of.
You could go on. There's a lot of good 70s receivers that are pretty damn loud because they're the old watt rank ratings, and they're pretty cheap as long as you're not going for like Marantz or Scotts. Like they're not audiophile, but they're kick-ass 70s.
When I was at Jim's house, he had a freaking like 70s Yamaha, receiver, plugged his hardbest into. They sounded great, man. Sounded absolutely. Yeah. We were sitting there like going, I can't believe how good this sounds.
I don't know nothing about the model numbers and all that kind of
stuff.
No,
that's what you do. You go on Craigslist or wherever you did the model number, and then you type it in. What was the phrasing? Any good. Type in that model number, any good, and usually the Hoffman forums or the audio forum, whatever that, Audio Karma or whatever that.
Audio gone.
Yeah, but it'll come up, the reviews. Oh, that's great. And then you could also get the original, like, synopsis from when it came out, like what it does.
Oh, yeah.
And usually want them. You'll look if they're refurbished
or garage sales.
Yeah.
Go to garage sales.
And I'm talking under $200. You get a good sounding one.
It's tough for me
go
to
to
get
go to an estate sale. You know.
Yeah, Audio Karma. That's you got to do a lot of cross reference, and then you go to eBay, and then type in sold, and then you could get the price. Like, it average sells at 200. They're asking 300. That's too much. Or 150, but it sells for 200 over here, so that's a good deal. And some of them are, a lot of them are the guys who buy them, fix them, and then sell them back on Craigslist. So it's recap, new LED lights in it.
I'm curious, Vance. Do you guys have those driverless taxis there, like they do in LA?
Waymos?
I haven't seen one yet. I would imagine we might.
Mazzy Road.
No, they are.
LA.
They're in.
Are they Chinese?
I know they're in Dallas.
Where is the company from? Waymos.
Because
I don't know.
You'll come inside. I take you safely. Yeah.
One of the guys that I work with, he got it. He had one and he videoed it, and you can see the steering wheel turning.
Come in my car, Round Eye.
He's like, man, this is weird, man.
Where are you taking me? We go to Chinatown.
I show you, Round Eye. You laugh it up, Round Eye.
Oh man.
So he was taking a video, and you see the wheels turning and stuff. He's like, this is weird. And then my girlfriend sent a picture a couple days ago or something of one next to her. So those things are weird. There's like nobody in the seat.
I know.
It's just odd to look at on the highway, right?
Yeah, especially on the highway, man. If something goes wrong there, that could be serious, man.
Well, I don't know. I mean, a computer could screw up just as bad as a person. So.
Can you imagine if they had like Vance's Wi-Fi and it would just like take off, man? It'd just be like,
right?
Like shit, man.
Disconnect, connect.
Hey, so far though, so far so good.
Yeah, you're doing fine so far.
Kevin, I saw you have a Marantz. I love Marantz. They're so pricey now.
Are they? Yeah, I would love to get one.
Yeah, they're so pricey. I don't think they're worth what they're getting. I mean, they probably hold their value, but to me, I think they're too much money now.
Yeah, I could use. I mean, I have the Denon, my Denon turntable, which I've had since '86 or '85. Never given me an issue. But I like to look into the better. I have what is it, the red cartridge.
Ortofon Red, yeah.
Yeah, I think it's the SE or something. It's not the big one. My only thing, it's an automatic arm. I'm curious if that cartridge, if that thing would like weigh it down a little. If I got a bigger, a larger cartridge.
Probably the old penny on top trick.
Yeah, I remember that. My parents, they had a Zenith console with a TV and the two stereos, and I'd have to put like a quarter on it. Otherwise, I'd be bouncing around jamming a
quarter?
I had a quarter on that
crazy.
one. Or a nickel.
So I have upstairs my vintage console player where I play my 78s and sometimes 45s, the tube one. I actually have a counterweight on it because I think it's heavy.
Yeah, you're going out. You're like Michael J. Fox in Back to the Future. You're like,
I know what's happening. Every time it's saying my earpods, it changed the earpods. So somehow it's losing the signal, Bluetooth, and coming back. But anyway,
Bluetooth
so I have a
sucks.
I'm getting stuck. I can see it's freezing. I have a counterweight, so it's not so heavy. I put it on the back, because I feel it's too heavy.
Yeah.
No, that Zenith, man, because I'd jump around the room doing air guitar and shit, and it'd be bouncing, and so I put like either a quarter or a nickel, something heavy, not a penny. Well, it was an old Zenith.
You still do that now.
Yeah, I still do that now, but my needle doesn't show.
Yeah, no, Kevin, I paid about $400 for mine like a few years ago, and it was completely recapped, and they put LEDs in there. But now that same one goes for like $8.
I have this monster Carver receiver at my parents' house still that I need to get it looked at because the panel doesn't switch when you switch over to different components. But
what about getting What's that thing? The shit
Right
manny.
on, Dr. Rick.
We were talking about that. The shit manny or the.
Oh, I don't know.
The Manny is the Manny's a
That's a
preamp.
preamp.
Isn't it? That's a preamp.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
so.
I have
And,
a shit VDAR2 as my power amp.
That
for
I
my-
do. See, I don't
system
know
downstairs.
much about that, so I don't have.
And
a
then the
preamp. I've always
𝐿
had
the 𝐿 is a cartridge.
They have the dumbest fucking names, man. Shit,
Isn't there
shit has horrible names.
And the 𝐿. I remember hearing something about that.
Yeah, those are all right.
I remember because there was this guy who used to do these shootouts all the time. He was in Japan, I believe, or Singapore, and every week he did these massive shootouts between needles and all kinds of stuff.
Oh, I remember that guy.
Yeah, high.
Oh, he was big. Yeah, he was like early days, like 10, 15 years ago. YouTube.
Yeah, he was old school. That's when I first got
Yeah.
into YouTube and that. You know.
Yeah.
He's a really nice guy. He bought some of my records too, and he's like, "Mark, I send you prayers for your father." Because my father had passed away at that time. He's a really nice guy, you know. But he I don't know how he could afford all this stuff. But the turntables he bought, you know, and all this stuff for comparison.
I think some things was sent to him, right, on loan, and he'd send them back. I think that's
So
how
here's
it
how
works.
this works. If you're a reviewer, you get the stuff. If you want to keep it, you pay the dealer cost. So that's usually how that stuff works.
Yeah, it must have been what he was doing because he had so many. He was like doing he had like categories too, like comparison of $300 to $500 turntables and $500 to $700. You know, all these different levels he was doing. You know.
No, that's sorry to hear that, Rev. Basement floors are worse, man.
Oh yeah.
I hated basement floors in my parents' house. That's how I lost a bunch of posters.
What
I
happened
lost
to
a
Revs?
bunch of records once.
I never lost records, but posters, man. I had posters in the
Oh
box. There was
man,
all this.
sorry to hear that, Revs.
I lost my
Oh.
first Kiss poster,
Hopefully the records are safe.
Yeah.
and then when Atlantic Records or these labels would come and do parties at the hotel where my dad worked, he'd bring home these posters. So I had all this Atlantic promo posters and stuff, and they all got freaking trashed.
Yeah.
I remember the one that was like a big one of that when that Concerts of 𝐏𝐫𝐲'𝐬 came out album. There was that was in there, and there was one Atlantic one which had to do with Foreigner because it had that train track. It was a long one, but it also showed all like it was kind of like a drawing-ish kind of thing, and it showed all these Atlantic artists holding up like their gold record or whatever. And I could, now I can't remember who was there. I just remember like the Foreigner train in the beginning of it, but it was all these other bands with it. I was like, man, that'd be freaking cool to have too.
I
all
lost
kinds of stuff like that.
I lost a bunch of good heavy metal records, but they were my doubles. It was in like a crate.
Oh.
I had them, but it was like Bathory, SOD, like Metallica's, like all like 80s, like but it wasn't worth a lot. I just got mad. I kept a couple that were just a little wavy, but I was like going through the inner sleeves. I got mad. I just threw them all out. But like, it probably would still be worth a little bit of money. Try it out, like. But at the time, it wasn't. There were good records in there.
Was the flood because of a pipe blowout or something, Rev, or is it because of like heavy rain or what happened? I'm always curious about that because here in Ontario or in Canada, everything in our properties are angled down. Like our driveways are angled down and everything. So in case of heavy rain, it never stays on the property. It always gets drained down the driveways into the sewers, right?
No, America is just a free-for-all. Some driveways go down in towards the garage. Some are below sea level. Some,
and some places don't have drainage out the street either.
Yeah.
So.
You're right.
Oh, really? Wow.
Oh, yeah.
Years ago, we were looking at a house, and I'm looking at the yard, and I'm thinking, man, the yard's like all like tilting towards the house. I go, man, if it rains, this place has to flood out here, right?
Yeah.
No, we didn't do that.
It all depends on, it doesn't all depend, but elevation could change.
Yeah.
You could be on a hill, but you're low, and the water level's high. There's so many things.
With my parents' house, it was the sump pump. It was like too much water.
Oh,
and, if we got a really heavy rain, or if the sump pump was, backed up, or it was also the drains in the window wells.
You can live where you don't need a basement.
There's a drain in the window well. If that was all screwed up, like covered with leaves and shit, it would fill up, and then the water would come through the window.
In Texas, you don't need a basement.
Yeah, they don't have basements. I don't understand that. With all the tornadoes, you guys don't have basements?
No, we man up.
Space isn't a
I
premium.
dare
like
tornadoes to come to my house. Come on.
Oh yeah.
It's Darwinism. You know about
Yeah,
that,
you're
right?
living. Yeah. Well, you're in Sacramento. You might miss some of the earthquake. I don't know. You might have oceanfront property. I don't know. Where's that fault line go? Where's that fault line go on you?
You gotta have basements here, because otherwise all our plumbing would be fucking exploding left and right in the winter. You got down here, everything is, that's where we keep it so it doesn't get all frozen out, right?
Yeah, that was one. That happened too, though. It was the the pipe that goes out to where the hose would be, and that get freeze up, or I don't know what the heck happened with it, but it split. Yeah. They haven't had one in a long time because they got a back. Oh, and the power would go out, so the sump pump would overflow, right? So now they got a backup battery. That's so good. We haven't had one in a while, but we were younger, and when I was growing up in the 70s, 80s, the basement's flooded. I go, son of a bitch. Carpet, we got to dig the carpet out because we had, some carpet down there, just some old carpet,
Yeah.
And whatever I left on the floor, whatever. It was just...
I'm a cold sweat. Oh, excuse me.
Yeah, bullfrogs are out.
Yeah. Especially after that dinner. Whew.
Where did I get? I have a pirate copy of this, and then I got. So it was really cheap on Amazon. I don't know, it was like $15. They had those deluxe ones they put out for balance and carnal knowledge.
Yeah.
I picked those up. I think those are still. I haven't even opened those. I don't think. I was like $30. I'll take that, and they're still in my. I got another box of new stuff that's come in. But I didn't jump on this album when it came out either. I was just kind of. I think the album cover turned me off.
It was the first single I wasn't too hot on. Tell Me, that one.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't know. Because for Unlawful Carnal Knowledge, I loved that record. When Pound Cake came out.
Yeah, I know that came out. I didn't see the tour, but I got that on CD when it came out.
I saw them twice in that tour. I saw them when they were here. Alice in Chains opened. Alice in Chains got booed off. Did you believe it?
Yeah, I've heard about that. Yeah.
Yeah. I was there when that happened. They weren't.
That was like 90, 91, right? When that album came out, 91.
Yeah, 91 or so. Yeah.
91. Yeah, I think because I talked about that. I think in that within that 8 weeks of all these albums that came out, I think they're part of that or earlier in that summer. I think.
Well, it was Lane. Lane totally. They were getting applause the first couple of songs, and then all of a sudden they started insulting Canadians. And he goes, "The only thing that's good about Canada is your ham." And everybody looked at each other like, ham? What the hell is this guy talking about, right? He was on heroin, you could tell. He had crutches, his leg was fucked up, right? And then that was it. As soon as they started playing, they started throwing shit and booing, and then they were out of there.
Is that just from the Sammy Hagar era, Chris? Or
I don't know. He's a contrarian. Depeche Mode, you're a contrarian or a weirdo?
Why? What do you say?
Which I could respect both, really, if you're either of those.
I'm kind of behind in my album and the concerts. I was trying to stick, to try to get them out on their 40th anniversary this year. Yeah. I'm in 1986.
Yeah.
So I'm a little behind, but my the first Van Halen Sammy Hagar show, I'll be doing that soon. I got that. I got 5150 pulled out. I'm looking at it right now, and I got to start doing a little research on that.
I love that record. I mean, the only song on that album that I think is a little weak is the Inside, the last song. Yeah. But other than that, I think the whole record is stellar.
It's a summertime record.
5-star record.
I have no problem with it. I played the shit out of that.
You ever seen a Disneyland After Dark record?
Put it up again there. Sorry. Put it up.
They became DAD, but this was before they got sued by Disney.
Yeah, I've never seen the record. I've seen the band name.
Yeah.
Nice.
Not as nice as what I'm going to show you next.
Okay, let's see it.
Oh, she's.
We'll be listening to a bit of this here in a few minutes, but yeah, this is a long time coming, man. I'm telling you, I've been begging, hoping.
Oh, Motley Crue, yeah, Leather Records, yeah.
Oh, really? First press or the second?
First press.
Nice. Is that your own or you?
Oh,
no,
great
it's
track.
on loan. It's on loan from Vinyl Piper.
I sent it out.
Vinyl Piper.
Oh, I got my records back, Patrick.
Oh, okay.
And this was the first I listened to. I pulled this right out of the box and put it on the turntable.
Hey,
record.
John, did you remember
Piper,
to send
man.
you the CD?
No, I did not get the CD.
Yeah. I just.
That's all right. I'll get it.
So I looked at it the other day. I threw a bunch of other shit in there, but I didn't throw the CD in there.
Yes, thank you for the Sun Records box set. You know what? It's like a compilation of all Sun Records and all those blues songs. I don't have a lot of that on vinyl, just like CDs.
I'll mail him the CD, Mark.
Don't mail it separately. Just wait.
Yeah.
That was the whole point.
Don't make me write a long email, Patrick.
I know. I was like,
Piper has an
shit.
incredible freaking collection, dude. I mean,
that's not even.
He has found.
So, so that leather record was the one thing, but I'm not a big fan of this band, but it's I don't know if you can see it. It's like an original.
Oh yeah, that moon blow with the big moon on it.
Yeah, I got the reissue. Yeah.
That's the real deal.
That's a pricey record.
Yeah, I mean he finds it or pays up for it, whatever you got to do, man. It's amazing.
He advertises the record. Hey, I'm looking for these
records.
I've seen I'll pay top dollar. It's like, if that's what you want, that's the way to do it, man.
Yeah, that's true. I've seen that in the record collector. Yeah.
Otherwise, you're gonna do what us peons like me have to do. I say, I'm looking for this David Bowie live album, the Cracked Actor one that came out on Record Store Day. I've been waiting, and everybody's like, €150, 78 euro. I'm like, fuck, man, I'm not paying that much. It's so much money converted to Canadian,
Yeah,
I wait till somebody finally just says, you know what, I got one that I have doubles of, and yay, you can finally get one. Yeah.
And how's that, Mark? Yay! Did you do your yay again?
Yay!
Yeah, I'm getting it to the point where the other 45 is up the picture sleeve ones are getting up there, and those are the 500, the 300, 500.
Yeah.
You don't need to own everything,
No, I mean those. Yeah, and that's just.
Did you have that box set, John? I didn't think you did.
No, I did not. I have every song, but they're on like CDs. There was a Sun Records CD box set, and then there's like individual CDs, and I have the Rockabilly. I have multiple versions, but
didn't I send you some funky 45 that was shaped weird?
You sent me a 10-inch that I asked for, that Rockabilly comp. I think that was it, unless there's something else I missed.
I don't know. I threw a bunch. Obviously, I missed the CD.
I think
there's supposed to be a CD in there.
I think what you sent me was the Sun box set, and then that 10-inch record that was Flying Saucers on it.
I still had. I was gonna add that Larry Williams.
Oh yeah. That's the one I want. Yeah, it probably wasn't.
Then I had this Pretty Things 45. I don't know if that's up your alley or not.
Is it on Swan Song?
Yeah.
Give it to Vance.
Okay.
I don't like the Pretty Things past the second album, really.
I think this might be Spain.
John,
probably Spain or Germany.
John, on behalf of Ethical Records and Curious George Records Incorporated, we apologize
look at that beautiful
for your CD
label
not being sent to you at an appropriate time. We will fix that as soon as possible.
Yeah.
So please don't file a report with the Better Business Bureau or anything.
No. I trust Patrick more than anyone.
Yeah, I know.
Patrick has been the most generous person I've met in the VC. So.
Oh, absolutely.
I donated mightily to the Elect Vance Pope campaign, and it was successful. So there you go.
Yes.
And I just picture AGK, Prague Hat, and Rachel. I mean, they got literally hundreds of records from him.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I remember one time Prague Hat. How big is his staff there?
Well, he'd be giving out free records, and everyone, AGK, I'll take it. Yeah. I'll take that one. Yep, that one.
People would get mad. Like, oh, no,
I think he just said I'd take it just to see how many.
People would get pissed.
Yeah.
Randy would totally harp on it.
Yeah, the maxi cuts are good for sure. The Bowie records.
I just know the Iron Maiden 12-inch single, Maxi Cut.
I did. I don't know. I don't think I showed you. I just got the Flight of Icarus promo.
Maxi
Oh,
Cut?
yeah, you got that, yeah?
For Maiden with the picture sleeve, yeah.
12-inch or 7?
7-inch.
Those are good too, yeah.
I sent the picture out to Ed, and he's like, man, I never see Maiden singles anywhere.
So how highly regarded is this song in that realm, Sean?
I don't know. I don't know enough. I think the first album, I think it's one of the best songs.
The Great 45.
The first album. What are you talking about? We're talking about the Saint song?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's fantastic. It's one of the best. But I think it's the first album that's more highly regarded by people.
He never really visited in the first place, so it's not really my you know. Because he won't come here because I won't let him come on camera. That's one thing.
Anyway, he turned into like an avatar or something, if I remember.
He turned into an avatar. He turned into like a furry avatar. Yeah.
VR, virtual reality.
All right.
Woo. Professor. Promising.
And the B-side. I figure if I play at 45, I should play both sides. You guys get the whole feel.
Yeah,
I like it when you
do
come back in. I feel like I'm lagging here.
Yeah, you drifted a little bit here. Uh-oh.
I tell you though, man, Mark, somebody asked me, was it? I think I was watching Wax's stream this morning for a little while, and he said something like, you know, Vance, you go to like a show like every weekend, don't you? It's been really slow this year. I might have been to like 4 shows. Yeah, I mean, it's like I'm looking around, who's coming through. I'm like, either I can't make it, or I'm like, you know. I mean, I think Testament just came, but they were playing at this new theater, and it's like South Side down there, that Ramona or whatever it is. I don't know. Maybe Chris Depeche Commode knows where it is. I haven't been there yet, but I think that's way far south.
Is it dangerous or something, or what?
I don't know. I think it might just be a trip to get to for me.
Yeah, because you used to
an expensive Uber, unless I can get.
There was a time when every second day I saw something. I'm here tonight. There was always a
there's for a while. And I get the in Facebook, you get the memories like, oh, it was like 3 days in a row last time. You know, I was at the Well was here, or Voivod or something else. I was like, this year's really slow.
You had a streak where you were like John Anderson, the Band Geeks, and the next day was this band. Then you saw Cactus, and then you saw a whole bunch of stuff. You know,
38 Special.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a fun show.
Speaking of Cactus, there you go.
Yeah, Cactus just did some
French. Cool. Those French made some nice picture sleeves.
Yeah, but that's a perfect example of something that like had no artist input. They just make their own covers.
Yeah.
Yeah, the French were good for that. German. They just design their own sleeves.
I've been getting into some garage rock sort of stuff here because I have an idea for a podcast that I might do later. I'll let you guys know later once I'm convinced about doing it. But I've been getting a bunch of these acts off of Bandcamp because some of these guys are selling like really nice 7-inch singles for like $6 Canadian, and then another $4 shipping. So it was like costing me like $10, which is like nothing, right, for me. to spend. So I'm getting a lot of these never heard of bands, and they're actually pretty good. Some of these, you know, these garage rock bands, pretty, you know, high energy.
From nowadays, or
yeah,
like modern bands.
Yeah, like from Montreal or from
Quebec
City,
cool.
You know? Yeah.
So it's like new wave of American garage rock bands. So
yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's interesting though. It's a genre that I'm not very versed up on, so I'm kind of finding it interesting to get these singles, you know. And there's a lot of Canadian artists that I didn't even know existed. I'm kind of stumbling upon, so it's good.
Yeah, there's so many bands you can't even keep up with this.
Yeah,
too much music.
Oh, I got one more 12-inch single. This was TNT without Tony Harnell. So
who's saying?
What year is that? USA Harley Davidson.
1986, 84.
84. Okay.
Yeah, it's just before some fucking Norwegian dude.
DD something.
DD Dynamite. Yeah.
Yeah, that's his real name.
Yeah, DD Dynamite.
Not to be confused with
Thunder Diesel Doll, 40 Black, and Ronnie Latecro.
Welcome, DJ. Play nice, high and by.
I haven't heard this either. I have no idea what it sounds like. And I got a couple of things from Alex to do. So.
A little Santana.
That can't be bad. Those have to be good.
Oh,
nice. I like those kind of collectible items, you know.
Oh, I love the compilations because they're already curated. You know, you're getting good stuff, and it's from the era.
Like John, I don't know. What I've noticed is for these garage bands, what I did is I seeked out like an indie label, right? I forget what this one is called. I think it's like Red Star or it starts with an R, but it's a little label out of Montreal, and they have a bunch of these 7-inch singles from these bands. So I find that's a lot easier for me to do, is just to find like a label and then go through their artists.
Yep. Bandcamp's good for that, you know, but you could go down rabbit hole and just start, just.
That happened to me, and I looked one day and I was like, holy shit, I bought like six singles in like an hour, you know?
Well, you could have not bought all those singles and got that Bowie live album you wanted. So there you go.
Well, it still wouldn't have been enough money. There's a lot of these things, because I mean, when I look at the conversion rate, it's like, fuck, man, it's brutal for me here in Canada.
Having a shitload of records is okay, but having a smaller, great records would be even better.
Well, yeah, no, but I do have good records that I like, and I did at one point in the year I made that promise to myself. I said, rather than getting a bunch of other things, I will put aside and spend more money on one record than to spend a bunch on a more amount, right? And I did do that. I got a couple of decent Bowie records that were not cheap, and some singles that weren't cheap, right? And I'm eyeing a few Rush ones now too, like that. There's like a Moving Pictures 2 record sort of promo thing that they've done. They put out years back on Anthem that I'm looking at, but it's like $150, right?
I was going through my 12-inch singles record. I'm starting to record those now. But I did so in the first group there was this nice little Rush 12-inch single.
Yeah, I got that. Yeah, I got that.
And I got this nice UK Cry for the Nations by Michael Schenker.
Oh, I have that one, yeah.
Nice. Yeah, those 12-inch singles are great.
So I'm just going through shit trying to...
They're good when they have, like, cool B-sides. I like exclusive tracks.
Sonically, though, they usually all sound pretty damn good.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. The Rush ones are usually like Robert Ludwig done, and if it's
although
not
Firewoman by the Cult, the 12-inch single that I have, I need to revisit it. It wasn't very good, so it was weird. I was disappointed.
They need to hook up with Nile Rodgers or something. The Cult do like good mix.
Yeah, Nile did some good stuff with the artist.
We could have sent it to our boy Mark and let him mix it.
Hey, I'm open to anybody who wants to mix done, no problem. actually that record I did for that band Droid, that's gotten so many good reviews on that band on their Bandcamp site. That one they're being pushed to do another record. They haven't done one in ages, and they're like that.
So how long does a mix typically take you?
Well, the first song is always the longest because you have to try to figure out how you want the drums to sound, how you want everything else to kind of gel in together with the rest
so
of it.
You want everything to be consistent, so you have to start
Yeah.
off one way. Okay, yeah. So you got to figure out how you're gonna lay out this whole thing. Okay.
Yeah, so that could take me anywhere from like, let's say 6 to like 10 hours to do. Because I really go down to, you know, what kind of verb, what kind of this, the stereo placement of everything. And once that's done, then it's just a matter of, okay, I like this sound now. And then you just change things like different effects on some of the guitars or the vocals or stuff like that. And different things. You don't want it to be all the same for every song, right? You want to have different, maybe delay, different kind of reverb and stuff, you know.
So when you're doing panning, how does that work? Are you so you're running it, you're recording it, and you're manually doing the panning as you're messing with that, or?
Well, once everything, I record everything in mono, like all the guitar tracks are a single track, right? And then when you're done, I spread them left, right? That's how you get that big stereo sound, right? Drum kits, you have to envision it either one or two ways. Are you sitting from the drummer's position, or are you looking at the drummer? That's how you have to pan out the drum set, right? Most people prefer the looking at the drummer perspective, right?
Because that's how they hear it.
Yeah. So then you have to pan the kit how they have it. Because if a drummer has 3 toms and 2 floor toms, you have to pan it out so that it goes around that way, around your ears.
You
right?
just set it across the mix. You just go move it center, the right, left. What about like a solo though? That as it's playing, it changes from left to right. You just bring up the mono, you copy it to another channel, just mono, and just start doing that thing, or what?
Or on Pro Tools, you can do what's something called automation, where you can do the panning. Like it can do the panning and record yourself doing the panning and listen back to it. And if you don't like the way it panned, you can erase it, go back and try a different variation of the panning, and it'll save it for you, right? And then so you can make crazy pans, like you can make it go like or just even slow, right? Because you can. That's the thing about Pro Tools that's great, is that you can program that panning, right?
Okay. So back to the original question: how long does it take you to do the mix of an album?
An album could probably take about a week and a half.
Wow. Okay. And then you're getting input from the band all this time.
Yeah.
And then if they contract you, you master it for them as well.
Yeah. They usually want me to do that. I mean, if they don't want me to, I always tell them, you don't want me to, you want me to send it to somebody else? No problem. I have no issue with that. But most of them usually like doing it this way because they don't want to have to get another person they don't know and have to, get a relationship with them and,
But you lose all your excuses if you do it yourself.
Yeah, it was that guy's fault. Yeah.
No, because when you record something and you don't like it, they say, well, we'll fix it in the mix. If you don't like something in the mix, they say, well, that'll be worked out in the mastering. That's how it goes. The vocals, I still can't hear the vocals in that section. It'll be worked out in the mastering.
Let's bring it up.
The mastering to me is, I've always viewed it as like the icing on the cake. That mix better be like 95% there.
Yes, you need a good mix. You can't fix things in mastering.
Yeah.
You can make things pop a little. You can make it sound good, but mastering is basically having that EQ in your car stereo. You could make it sound a little better, but what it is, it is. You can certainly make it sound worse if you fuck it up, but you're not gonna make an album, a bad album, sound great.
Maybe you need a lozenge. Maybe you need a little lozenge today. Your voice is looking feeling a little shoddy there.
Well, sermons.
Have you been practicing?
It's Holy Week, so it's
doing a lot of church singing there.
Yeah,
Did you record that Zodiac Mind Warp record?
Oh, yeah. No.
Is that in the system?
No, I didn't do that one.
Oh, you didn't do that?
That wasn't up my alley. Oh, yeah, I have the. Oh, you mean the Zodiac? I thought you meant the Zodiac Cosmic Sounds.
No, Zodiac Mind Warp that I sent you.
No, I didn't because it was a little dirty and I've got to clean it.
Oh, was it dirty? Oh,
I got a
okay.
cleaner copy. But I have the single.
Yeah, that. I just wanted to hear Prime Mover if you had it. But it doesn't matter. It's not very important. It was just.
So wait a minute. What did you just say? You wanted to hear Prime Mover?
Yeah, remember that Prime?
I know, but it's so funny because the next song we're gonna play is called Prime Mover, but not by Zodiac Mindwarp. So that's what's weird.
Okay.
Is like I literally just picked this song and you said Prime Mover. So that was weird.
Yeah, I don't need to hear it, but was that like 89 era?
Yeah, I have a Backseat Education and Whore of Babylon in the system.
Yeah,
I do have the album.
Yeah, don't play anything. We'll do it another time. But I didn't check a lot of those records. Like those Circle Jerk records were old OGs. And like,
they were okay so far. I haven't had any problems yet.
Yeah, those were just like they were the ones that have been around for years.
Well, you guys are way the fuck off. You sound like my cat at 5 in the morning when she's dragging a mouse around. Wow, Chris actually likes a popular song. Unbelievable.
This is an awesome song.
I played the shit out of this record when it came out.
Oh yeah, same here.
It was a CD actually.
Yeah, I had the CD. Actually, I have the LP.
Yeah.
I have both.
This was the crossover, the 87, 88. So, you know, it's drinking the CD Kool-Aid.
I don't know, man. The video for this, though, man.
Depended on the price.
What's his name? Singer. Fuck. What's his name?
Ian
Astbury.
Thick black hair.
Nobody looked cooler than Ian Astbury did on this video, man. I mean, I was like, oh man, that is one cool looking dude on this video. He had it all, the charisma, everything, man. His hair was straight down past his ass. I was like, going, man.
Let's see.
He was the modern day Jim Morrison.
Jim Morrison, yeah.
They opened for Metallica the Justice Tour. I remember people booing them though. I was there to see. I mean, I
saw that tour.
Yeah, that first leg, and then Cult came back, and I saw him at the Aragon with Dangerous Toys and Bonham, and that was a killer show.
I'm telling you.
And then I saw him a couple years ago, actually, up in Milwaukee Fest, and they still sound good.
Dorky, I was just saying, mine were like '80s punk rock records, so they've been played and abused.
It's okay. I was just doing Dorky's Minutemen album, so he's.
You never put Metallica in a lineup with other bands. That's a disaster. I saw the Black Crowes and Warrant, Metallica, Aerosmith was the headliner. The first two, if the Black Crowes they got accepted okay because there wasn't that many people in the arena yet. But then Warrant came, they got given the finger like this. Everybody was giving them the finger when they were playing.
Well, that's a mismatch.
And then, but the funniest thing is when Metallica played, everybody was like going nuts. There were like 40,000 people going crazy. And then when they were done, half the place cleared out. There was like half the arena left after Aerosmith were playing to a half house after that.
Yeah, why would a 16-year-old thrash metal kid care about Aerosmith, who was an old 70s band past their prime? I love Aerosmith, but in their minds, none of my friends wanted to see.
So, yeah, and Aerosmith had Permanent Vacation out then.
Yeah, which was a stinker
Pump.
as far as...
Oh, Pump was out already.
Even worse. That's even worse.
They had that was a huge album for them. They got Janie.
Yeah, but not for thrash metal fans.
Yeah, not to have Metallica.
I'm a huge Aerosmith fan, and I was like an oddball with my friends, you know.
Great album.
But I hated Pump. I didn't like it.
I loved it. I was there. I saw them like 4 times on that tour.
I might just be a little older, so I didn't.
This might be the first time I've ever played a Hold Your Fire album on the street.
This is great. This album. I found some great pictures of the original lyrics that Neil Peart wrote for this album, and I got a great bunch of track sheets from Montserrat, from the place where they mixed it in Paris. All these little things from this album, and some of the lyrics are drastically different when they first wrote them for this album. Like "Time Stands Still" in that, they were not the same lyrics that were.
I think I showed this the other day.
So had his wife and daughter passed by this time or no?
Oh, that was later. That was
not Vapor Trails.
Okay.
That's correct. Was when he died.
Vapor Trails.
Yeah, and then Vapor Trails was a comeback album.
That was the one he kind of wrote about that, wasn't it, or no?
Yeah, like Ghost Rider and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So Vance, you're the Pope. Why couldn't you have stopped that? So I mean.
Well, I didn't know Neil at that time. Hang on, I think I have the 45 of this song somewhere. I think I showed it last time.
That was so weird though when John goes, "Can you play Prime Mover?" I just picked this song. He wanted Prime Mover. He wanted a different Prime Mover, I guarantee you.
Yeah.
But
maybe subliminally I wanted this.
Yes, there you go. Your prog consciousness is rearing.
It's right about the same year.
We're gonna make you a prog guy before we're all said done with John.
But this is a great example of when you have a lot of money and don't know what to do with it. Because they went to like 5 studios. They went to like Montserrat. They went to Paris. They went to London.
It looks like a Rush album cover. Let me tell you.
UK.
Yeah.
This kind of sounds like they were a little bit full of themselves. I could see that. So,
yeah. Well, I mean, their whole theory was they spent a lot of years touring. They played sometimes 270 shows a year. These guys, when they were surprised. And they said, you know what? Fuck it. We want to spend some time at some nice places recording, And they did.
I knew that was around here somewhere in a stack.
Hey, Darren, are you still here? I see Warp Dog.
This is when he was using his signature guitars, too, that were made in Canada.
Darren, did you ever hear what's it? Stan? I'm gonna forget the name. Freeberg. I think it's.
Yeah, Leonard Skinner.
What the hell is it? Yeah, it is Stan Freeberg version of Heartbreak Hotel. That's a good track you'd like.
What's the world going around? But honestly, lyrically, it doesn't get better than Power Windows in this album. He's never had better lyrics ever than those 2 albums.
Yeah, he was definitely in touch with his inner lyricist vibe. So
and he was very good at talking about difficult topics and not making them overly too complex for people to understand.
It was very easy to understand what his point with getting it across, especially Power Windows. It was, you knew what he was talking about, but he wasn't being heavy-handed. He wasn't being cute or cryptic. It was just
Oh my God! Here's a hippie giving washing advice. I saw photos of Bobby in 1970.
Vance, your hat sure is dirty. You wash hats in dishwater. They come out great, better than going in for sure. Dishwater.
I'll never wash this hat. People hate this hat. This goes back with LJ though. He had a Yankees hat that was nasty as hell. So we'd always be like, whose hat was worse?
My hats, my I don't wear hats. I wear scully caps, but they're all full air grease and in rain.
Yeah.
They're all if you look them up close, they're awful.
So is that from the lone World Series hat? Is that where that hat is from?
I have had this since they won the World Series, so I'm not.
You gotta keep
everybody hates
it. If you don't wear it, maybe they'll get back.
There's sweat and tears and there's blood in here and it's all kinds of shit.
Ooh, another good song.
Oh, I was gonna say, well, that's so funny. I was gonna request Aerosmith. I mean, we weren't talking about it. It's not that funny. But I was gonna say, let the music do the talking because you guys were talking about lyrics.
Yeah. I'm not usually a lyric guy too, so it's not usually.
That was the last time I saw Aerosmith.
I'm not a lyric guy. I do appreciate good lyrics, like a good couplet, a good idea.
I'm in 1986, Mark. So.
Yeah, well, that's gonna be
some good tours of that year. Yeah.
This is one of
now, to me, this is I love every song on this album. It's a must-have in any rock collection.
Absolutely.
Must-have.
But I like the more or less known songs, for lack of a better term.
I do have issues with this album, and I hate to criticize a classic 10-star record, but
What don't you like?
I feel the songs do not sound good together. Like, I feel like it jumps. It doesn't feel like an album. It feels like a collection of different songs.
I like side 2 better than side 1. I know that.
Yeah, but it's like Get Your Wings feels like one album. Rocks feels like one album. Draw the Line, even the first album feels like one album. This feels like different. It feels like a compilation.
You would think Get Your Wings wouldn't have that flow to it because none of the band pretty much plays on it. It's all like.
But the production, the style of songs.
That's the kind of deal with this has. Yeah, I never looked at it like that about the songs, flow, I guess.
Seasons of Withered is a better song than Dream On, in my opinion. I mean,
yes.
I prefer Seasons of Withered by far.
Dream On, he might have wrote when he was 18. Like, that was a song he brought to the band, I believe.
It did some real good.
Red.
Yeah. Did okay, that song.
I also like songs like Kings and Queens and stuff like that. Those are like,
That's great.
It's a great song, And
I bet that hat smells like shit, Bobby. I bet it smells absolutely horrible.
Some things clean themselves, though.
Oh, come on, not that. Hats clean themselves, but not that hat. No way.
Sometimes
hey, Bobby,
clean themselves.
I went fishing up in Oklahoma, caught a couple trout.
Some smells. I remember I had that record. I showed that Laura Nero record, I think, or I know some record was it had like lavender perfume on it from like 60 years ago. I remember pulling it out and I could smell it. I could literally smell the lavender. I was like, it's been in there for 60 years. It's been in there, and it still smelled. So, Bobby, your hat stinks.
Bobby smoked too, so the smoke's got to wash it out.
Oh yeah, so now you got cigarette smoke and fish.
Yeah, but you're not going to get the fish will be all smoked out.
It's like a bad strip joint. Yeah.
Darren, did you ever hear that Stan Freberg version of Heartbreak Hotel? It's like a novelty track. It's really funny. Check it out. It's good.
I mean, there's some bad songs on this record. I don't like Big 10-inch record, but it's not a great song.
That's sort of a novelty song.
Uncle Salty's not that great.
You know what? This album feels like Dive It Down feels like to me. Yeah, go through the track list.
Okay, Toys in the Attic.
Great song. Killer opening track, maybe one of the best.
Uncle Salty, I could do, yeah.
That's the next song. It doesn't, it feels like like Tuck That Inside too.
Adam's Apple?
I don't like it. The lyric, she ate it, it's a weak one.
All right, Walk This Way, a classic. I mean, that's a great song.
Classic, but it's got its own sound. Nothing sounds like none of Aerosmith sounds like Walk This Way.
Big 10-inch record.
Okay, the novelty track, the cover.
Sweet Emotion.
Yeah, killer track.
Then now we get to my favorite part of the album. No More, No More.
Yeah.
Round and Round.
Great.
And you See Me Crying ends the album.
Yeah, but You See Me Crying is like another ballad, and you already had No More, No More. Like, I just feel like
No More is not really a ballad, though, is it?
No,
maybe it's not a ballad, but it's not like rock and roll. Like,
all right, well, let's look at Get Your
Wings. I'm not knocking it. I love No More, No More. But
all right, we'll go Get Your Wings. So Get Your Wings.
Every song is great.
We've got Same Old Song and Dance, great song. Lord of the Thighs, awesome
great song.
Space is a great song.
Yep, but they all fit together.
My favorite song on the album, Woman of the World, great song.
Yeah. God,
SOS, Too Bad.
I love that song.
Rolling, and then Seasons of Wither, what a great, and then Pandora's Box. This is a better album than Toys in the Attic by far.
Yeah, so. But I will say Sweet Emotion.
Yeah.
The song "Toys in the Attic" that's as good as they get for Aerosmith.
Well, let's go to Rocks now. So Rocks has Back in the Saddle.
It's not so much the strongest songs. It's that album is just that album.
Perfect, start to finish. There's not a bad song on it.
And they're all like it's kind of like a Stones album. Like there's just album filler, not filler, but like album tracks that are not singles, but they're all great.
Although they end on Home Tonight, which is the ballad. So
yes, because and you should have Aerosmith should have that in there.
So,
Home Tonight's great. It's a great ender.
Hey, Alex.
But I feel like Toys in the Attic reminds me of Diver Down. Hey, Alex.
Got your latest package, Alex.
But the funny thing is, I know that at least in the circle of friends that I have, and even my sister and them, most of the time you ask them, you know, what was your sort of entryway to Aerosmith, that most people are going to say Toys in the Attic. I don't know many that have said Get Your Wings.
Oh, yeah, I had that when I was a kid. No, I might have Get Your Wings first, but Toys in the Attic I had right away when I was a kid. You would walk this way, I knew it. That was a big radio song, and it was cool. It had a great riff, great sound, guitar sound.
And here in Ontario, they play a lot of Sweet Emotion. That's a bigger.
Those were the three songs I knew as a kid before I bought record. It was like Dream On, Sweet Emotion, Walk This Way.
Yeah.
I didn't know any other songs, probably.
This is an interesting single, Patrick. Where'd you get this one from?
It's from Revs Per Minute, by the way. So yeah, it's
nice.
I think it came from Revs. Pretty sure it came from Revs.
81. Interesting.
Kind of straddling that new wave sound there. So,
yeah, a little almost goth, a little on the other side, anyway.
Definitely UK.
Hunting some more singles there, Dan?
Huh? No. Not hunting. It needs to slow down, man.
Oh, right on, Darren.
We always say that.
I know, right?
I didn't know it was an LP. I saw the single.
I'll say that, you know, I gotta stop buying stuff in the same breath I'm clicking on stuff, right?
And then you have like a video. I just got in 17 packages.
Yeah.
Now I got a
that
guy.
last one was ridiculous.
Yeah. Well, if you cut out all those plane trips, and just move, you'd be in a better spot.
All right.
I haven't looked at my posters in a long time, trying to figure out what's still here. So.
I'm curious, Patrick. Do you have any Kiss posters in your collection?
I don't. So, from where I'm looking at now, there's a Doro poster, and there's a poster below that. I can't really tell what that is, but it's a guy playing a guitar, so I don't know what the fuck it is. Then there's a UFO poster, Kraftwerk, Rush Circumstances. Hemispheres poster, Beggar's Opera, the fold-out album that turns into a poster, Cactus first album, Goodbye Cream, Aerosmith bootleg poster, Who Face Dances, 10 Years After, Alice Cooper, The $1 Billion Bill, Let It Be, Bob Dylan, Aerosmith again. It's Aerosmith on tour. And then I've got the Sgt. Pepper, a Tool promo thing, and then all the Dio lenticular covers that were part of his records.
Oh, yeah,
and then then Alan Parsons, so the one you sit down and the chair goes like that.
Oh yeah, nice.
And then there's a Metallica poster on the flip side of my door there.
Well,
yeah, I wish I had pictures in my room when I was younger.
I'm guessing, Vance, you have yours all in tubes rolled up.
I have a lot of stuff storage.
Yeah.
Well, I do have one of those portfolio kind of books that has.
Oh yeah.
But it's only it's all the same size ones.
I'm gonna have to populate my vinyl room with more posters. I'm gonna have to get more posters. So, yeah.
Posters are fun to collect, but especially in the Kiss world, they can be very pricey. Some of these posters. Man.
Oh, the Zeppelin ones are ridiculous.
I can trade that sealed Kiss album I have for some Kiss posters.
But I got a lot of ones from shows too. Over there I got a bunch of those flyers I'll take off.
Yeah, I used to get them from carnivals.
Yeah.
Remember you throw the rings around them?
Yeah.
That's part of the. Those are part of the posters I lost.
Those were the best posters because they'd be like,
yeah, those were all from the 70s.
Psychedelic posters. They'd be like you never knew what you were getting too. Or did you pick out? I can't remember if you picked out or whatever you looped around.
If you could tell what it was, I mean, because they were in the plastic.
Yeah, they were like sections or something. But
like on the guy, because you can see on the end it'll say like Elton John or something on the end.
Yeah. But like the ones in the carnival, like everything looked so cool because, like you said, it was all like older posters. Yet it was like the early '80s, and it was
they had like old stock. Those are the ones. That's a lot of the ones I lost down there too.
I heard this band Project Gemini might have a poster in one of their records,
and that's where I got the Coke mirrors.
Yeah, the carnival.
I heard a rumor that
I do have some of those laying around.
Yeah, I lost all mine. I used to have them in my room.
Do you have any extra posters, Mark?
It's actually my bootlegs. It's a Led Zeppelin one. I have.
I don't think so.
I had a Swan Song Led Zeppelin one.
Oh, do you? Yeah.
I used to. I had one from my cousins. It was older. It was the Doors. It was Jim Morrison's face, but it wasn't like foil. It was painted on the mirror or behind the glass. It was good.
Are you asking about this record, Patrick, or any project?
I have a Rush one too. It looks like
no. There's a Project Gemini record that had the poster, right?
All of them have posters in it.
I mean,
like full-blown posters, or is one bigger than the other?
Yeah, well, some of them are bigger than the others, and other ones are different sizes.
How much does it cost for a poster generally?
It depends. I think usually $10
for each poster.
Like when they buy them like separately.
No. When you're getting ready to order your record.
Oh, not that much. I mean, I think I paid for the whole thing. Like they're like a couple of cents for it, right? They're just fast printing them, right?
Yeah.
I think it was like for 100 posters. I think I paid like $120 or something like that.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
I like posters, Bobby. If you don't want your posters, Bobby, send them to me.
I got to get some framed.
Nice.
They take up too much wall space.
I wish I had the wall space. I got a couple.
That's all I have is wall space.
I want to do my Kiss, the '96 Alive tour or whatever it was, the reunion.
Yeah.
It says something like I was there or whatever, and I got the ticket. I want to get that framed.
If you were a fan of Fate's Warning, Patrick, if you bought those reissue albums, they came with like 24 by 36 posters. They were like.
Well, I don't just want any posters. I want posters of shit that I like.
No, I know. I'm just saying this. But if you did like Fate's Warning, you would.
I do like Fate's Warning, but I mean, it's not yet. They're no Halloween, but they're okay.
I like them better, but I've always liked your American power metal a little bit better for some reason.
Yeah, the only one I got is.
Can we play that song "Bad" I sent you off that Primitive Age album? The song is called "Bad." It kind of sounds like Venom.
That was a weird album.
It's a crossover record. It's a guy from Municipal Waste and the drummer from DRI. It's like, but it sounds like 1986, like crossover. But that song "Bad," I love it.
Yeah, it was kind of an interesting listen. I was like,
I think I remember pulling those records. I think I was talking to Steve, and you're like, "Oh, send them." I wouldn't have picked them to send to you, if we weren't talking about it.
I don't think I said send them. Somebody else may have, but
no,
I
you did.
I
think you
really?
said, yeah. I think you said send. I said, okay, I'll put it in a pile because me and Steve were talking about them.
All right.
People like them. I mean, they're a good band. I wouldn't give that to you like, oh, you might like this, Patrick. But
I remember that poster, Bobby. That's when he was trying to get the perfect game in there, and he always like missed it by like an inning or something. I want to get Bobby on a video, on one of my update videos, because I wanted to do a little segment with him about the history of Toronto music. I think it'd be great to have him on.
Oh yeah. I could probably fill in for him.
We need a.
I know all his stories. You could just have like an avatar of Bobby's face, and I could tell the stories. Rick James.
We need to document that, man. We need to document Bobby's story someplace.
Yeah, for sure. That's what
Archive it, man. archive.
Yeah.
About Rush was fizzing my beer.
Yeah, or they're the greatest Led Zeppelin cover band I've ever seen. That's one
Yeah.
too.
Who'd he throw a quarter to? Who was busking? What was the chick?
Joni Mitchell.
Joni Mitchell. Yeah, he threw a quarter.
He
Canadian quarter.
showed James Brown some dance moves.
Yeah.
Yeah, those mirrors are kind of cool too.
I used to have a
My
bunch
old
of
drummer
bar
had a
mirrors.
Rush-
Yeah.
I had AC/DC Power Rage, like a little one.
Nice.
It was more like a
Those-
picture in glass, but it was a carnival one.
I had a,
Those were
I had a
good-
cool
those were
Black
good for putting
Sabbath.
stuff
It was
up
a
your
black
nose.
glass.
That's the I call them Coke mirrors. I mean,
Yeah, that's exactly what they were.
yeah,
They were-
it was
The
a,
black ones, yeah. But I still
just
have
like those feather alligator clips that people put on their
Oh, yeah.
hats when they band,
Yeah,
like
roach clips.
roach clips. Yeah, but
A Yes one. Which I'll actually, I'll show that.
You have a yes one, yeah.
Yeah. There'll be a coming up.
I like that little down.
Yeah. doo-doo.
I just swear the Led Zeppelin was in with my bootlegs. That's right, like over here. I should find a frame for those. They're only like 12 by 12.
you should get I'm telling you, you should get one of those poster things. You got to mount it to the wall. Then you can just put the posters.
Yeah,
you
I
can
have a
flip
book,
through.
but yeah, I know what you're talking about. You'd see in the stores.
Yeah.
I had an opportunity to get one.
I mean, I would like to get one. I don't think my posters are that exciting that I need to see them. I pull them out every couple of years, show them on here or something.
Yeah, when I closed when I was running the music store and we closed one, they had I had one. I was ready to bring it home. My wife was
The
like,
middle
"No."
section in this song is so good. Total venom.
1, 2, 3, 4.
But I do have one of those like portfolio books.
Crossover drums, like thrash crossover.
I don't have flick of the wrist recorded. Use the spreadsheet. Well, not the spreadsheet. Use the search system.
You don't have to look at the switch in the system, really?
No, I did just do fly on the wall.
I'm looking forward to that one.
Yes, I love this part.
I've never found any blow on a record. I've seen
Did you just
residue
hear what
on
he
mirrors.
said you hear what he said in that pre-chorus there? He said stretching.
Yeah.
I'm very pleased to hear that.
I think he has a whole different term of stretching means a lot different to him.
I don't know.
Are you saying that's universal?
I'm guessing that it could be not just me who knows that term.
I can tell you there's CD jewel cases with razor blade lines, like marks on them.
Oh yeah.
Well, you must have black. Obviously, you have Back in Black on your system, right?
Oh
you
yeah,
must
of
have,
course.
You have For Those About to Rock on your system.
Yes.
I'm just curious about what AC/DC you do have. Like, do you have like Razor's Edge? No, right?
In the system?
Yeah.
No. I think I have just about everything they've ever done. But
Yeah, just
in the
not on
system
this.
is another story. You know how that goes. So yeah.
Yeah, of course. That's what I was saying. I was guessing that you probably stopped at like For Those About to Rock as far as putting and Fly in the Wall was probably the last record.
Yeah, they weren't. I mean, they kind of lost me right after For Those About to Rock.
Well, Blow Up Your Video was pretty weak. That was one of the weakest ones.
Saw that tour.
What is Flick of the Switch? Is that a production problem? Why is that not a great album?
The songs are not that great on there. They're
The
not
songs
that
are pretty
memorable.
good though, right? I mean, they
Can you think of 3 songs off of that album?
was it a Shake Your Foundation? Was that on that
No,
one?
that's not.
that's-
No, that's the Fly in the Wall.
Fly in the Wall.
No, this.
I like that record. I mean, it never clicked with me. I remember
That's the thing. You can't remember anything off that
Yeah,
record.
I have it on LP. I had it on cassette, and it just Something was wrong with that record. But the songs can't be much worse than anything else they did.
Well, no, I mean, and look, For Those About to Rock, it's a great record. For Those
Yeah.
About to Rock, you know, Inject the Venom, you know, Let's Get It Up. There's a whole bunch of great stuff on that album, but I can't.
Guns for Hire.
Yeah, that's one song. Yeah.
This it wasn't.
I wonder if I still have the cassette.
That's unbelievable. I don't know, but you could see me talk about it on my album The Concert for AC/DC.
Yeah, I remember seeing
I saw him on
it, yeah.
tour.
Yeah.
Which is one of the few ones I lost the ticket stub.
Thank you for playing that. I enjoy that song.
So pretty much the premise of this live stream is Vance is going to somehow connect anything you say to either A, Led Zeppelin or Pearl Jam, or a show he has possibly seen, or a video that's coming soon on his channel. That's basically what it's the 6 degrees of separation to Vance, Depp Pearl,
I'm
aka
just providing information.
I saw Johnny Rivers. I didn't mention earlier. I saw him live. You played it earlier, but we could do connect to Deep Purple on this.
Oh, that's easy.
Just providing information.
I saw this record at the Vinyl Con. It was stupid money.
Like $300? Like
No, more like almost 1,000. So, yeah,
that's why I got it. That's why I got that $25 read.
This might be the weakest track on the album, though. It is The Murderer's Lament. This is like that 70s I don't really like.
I bet you Piper has it.
Oh yeah, this is totally up his alley.
I'm sure he has it.
The best is that single, which I don't have, the Kamikaze Moth. I love that. Like, the moths, like, they just dodge right into the flame.
Yeah.
But it's funny, I hear this song like this, and I think it's 72, and it sounds kind of soft, you know, like not very powerful. But then you think like in 72, there was some really heavy records already in the 70s.
No, this is a pretty heavy record. It sounds like Link Ray, a lot of these like simple riffs, and the two guitar players, one guy's doing a strat, and you can hear that tremolo arm, a strat tremolo arm. It's a great record. It's a fun record. I shouldn't say it's a great record. It's a fun record.
Like 72, we already had like volume 4 and
yeah. This is produced by Ian Gillan. It's a total like, I don't want to say he's got a Richie Blackmore thing happening.
Like, what was the Cooper album already at this point in 72? That was what?
$1 Billion Babies, maybe.
I think that was later. Wasn't it 74 or something?
I think didn't Billion come out in 73?
What's Killer? What's Killer? 72?
Killer was 71, I think.
Yeah, that's what I thought. And then what came after Killer? Love It to Death?
School's Out? No, is that before?
That was later, right? That was after $1 Billion Babies, right?
No.
Probably right behind me.
I don't know.
Does it go? What's it go? Love It to Death, Killer, $1 Billion Baby, School's Out. Is that the order?
I know Love It to Death is the first of the proper.
Yeah, Love It to Death, Killer.
I think
$1 Billion. I want to say it's $1 Billion Babies is next, and then School's Out. I could be wrong.
I think School's Out's first, isn't it?
Maybe. School's Out 72. For some reason, I thought it was after. Okay.
So Produced for Use first, then Easy Action, then Love It to Death, then Killer, then School's Out.
Okay, I
then
goofed
$1
there.
Billion Babies, and then Muscle of Love is after that one, and then Alice, and then
yeah, then it's over.
Look at My Nightmare and all that stuff.
School's Out's before $1 Billion Babies. I don't think I ever knew that.
Yeah.
I think School's Out's a weaker record. I think Love It to Death, Killers, and $1 Billion Babies are 3 great records. I didn't realize School's Out's in that, in between.
Yeah.
Is it like
Jimmy Barnes?
Time?
I'll be talking about Jimmy Barnes in an upcoming video.
See, I told you. There we go. There we go.
But I'm not kidding. It's true.
Did John Paul play keyboards or something, or production stuff?
No. You'll just have to tune into.
Did he try out for the firm? Was he the original choice for the firm?
No.
It's
Is
got
this
good
on
man.
Swan Song? Is this on Swan Song?
I don't think it's on Swan Song.
No,
I'm trying to do the connection.
Yeah. No, he's just talking about him in the upcoming video. That's all.
Looking
There's your
forward to it. I
teaser,
always
folks.
watch.
Did he help out on Death Wish 2 soundtrack?
Scream for help.
See, but what a difference from that Jerusalem
Hey, Russ.
band to this. Like
Who
like
plays
somebody-
guitar? Is this,
That Jerusalem, that song wasn't representative. That was their like emotional murderer's lament song. It was. That's the.
But I'm gonna sound like the audiophile when I say this. But that sounds like they had a blanket over the speakers for this Jerusalem one, and this is like they took it off. You know.
Yeah. Well, this is '87. This is like the music you hear in that TV show Moonlighting. Remember that with Bruce Willis?
Sybil
Oh,
Shepherd
yes.
and Bruce Willis.
Sybil Shepherd and Bruce. This is like one of the songs.
This
You know,
is
and I
not
did-
this is not a moonlighting type song. You're talking about
Oh,
Grover
Ted,
Washington
this is that guitar
Jr.
solo.
That sounds
I
like
did see
totally-
Bruce Willis in concert.
this-
and I
that
did-
sounds,
Bruce
that sounds
Willis.
like Gary. That sounds like Gary Moore in that era. That sounds
Yeah,
like
but Bruce
Gary
Willis
Moore.
That's
even
a lot
had
of
a
you.
band
That's
where
right.
he became like a blues guy, and this is the type of guitar solo that was
Yeah,
in.
This is
Bruno
exactly
Mars.
it sounds like
Bruno. Yeah, they call me what was it? Bruno?
Something
You know who
Bruno,
plays?
but
You know who plays guitar on this? Neil Sean plays guitar on
I
this.
saw
Neil
Yeah,
Sean.
and I'm
Bruce
sure
Willis
he did the
got
Bruce
Puppet
Willis
Freak
too.
in 87, 88. So. Got that ticket stub somewhere, and I'm
You
gonna
know
have to do. I have to do a video on that too.
I'm going to have to make an executive decision. Patrick, play up Primitive Man by Jerusalem.
There you go. See, Darren got the connection.
I just want like a rocker from them.
Who got what connection of what?
Like Ian Gillan produced Jerusalem. That was a
Well,
Zeppelin.
we knew that. How is that a Zeppelin connection? That's Ian Gillan.
No, Darren.
No, and the one I'm
Barn.
Oh, Darren. Okay, sorry.
if you're going to go to Atlantic, that's a ridiculous. That's like
that's
yeah,
horrible
that's like saying,
stretch.
oh well,
Yeah.
well, he toured England and
And
Zeppelin's from
everybody
England.
played England. That's exact. Oh, that's lame.
Return of
Even-
Bruno. Thank you, Eric. Good to see you, brother.
Even
Return of
fans
Bruno,
couldn't try to freaking
No,
pull
I didn't
that
say
off.
that. No. I didn't say there was a connection to Led Zeppelin. I'm just saying I'm talking about him in the video. I'm gotta finish up.
See, this is Jerusalem. This is why you're buying the album, Mark. It's heavy.
It's got the fuzz guitar. Sounds like Master of Reality.
It doesn't have that Sheen production though. The
No.
Neil Sean guitar solo in it.
No, Ian Gillan did a poor job. It was good to have his name, but
Hey, Eric.
Now, this is definitely heavier. Yeah.
yeah, this is what the album sounds like. And you'll hear his Stratocaster whammy bar. I'm a sucker for it. I think the Wolf
Funny, 'cause
Calls something when the Wolf Calls album song is. It really reminds me of Link Ray. Like,
That fuzz is like a bass, not a guitar.
yeah.
There we go.
Listen to that overuse of the whammy bar. It's so good.
Is there such a thing as overuse of a whammy bar?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, ask Steve Vai.
I have a new wave of British heavy metal record, and I thought it was like off center or something because it would warp. And I realized what happened. The guy was playing, and he had his hand rested on the bar, and he would unintentionally dip it, so it would go flat a little.
Yeah.
And I couldn't figure it out. And I said, "Oh, you know what he's doing? He didn't know any better. He was dipping it like."
That was also a problem when you started getting those floating whammy bars because you just slightly
Yeah.
put your hand on there and just go at a
Yeah.
Hey Nick, well it's okay. We're wrapping up here anyway. So, but good to see you.
Hey, Nick.
I watched part of your show yesterday. I listened to the songs to see if I could win a record, but I didn't know any. So. girl from Ipanema, or the boy from Ipanema, depending on who does the song. Does that have a Zeppelin connection to it there, Vance?
Girl from Ipanema? I don't know. Jones might have done a session work on that or something.
Robert Plant ate a burger on at an Ipanema hamburger stand.
Maybe.
An album and a concert for this one too.
I guess I have to do one for Bruce Willis though. Fuck. That's gonna be a short one.
Bruce Willis.
Did you see Bruce Willis?
I did see Bruce Willis at concert when he was singing with the band or whatever he did.
Was this like 86?
87 or something like I think.
Wow. I remember that. I thought it was like just absolutely ridiculous.
Just some friends. We got lawn seats and just went. And
that doesn't count.
It was just a night, you know, one of those things.
Did you see Don Johnson live?
No, I did not.
No. You didn't go see that, did you go see Heartbeat, the Heartbeat tour? No?
I think
Boy
I had
and His Dog.
Somewhere in my
Heartbeat, looking for a heartbeat. Oh God! How about Eddie Murphy? Did you see Eddie Murphy on tour?
No, he canceled. I remember. He canceled.
Party all the time.
The time, yeah.
I wasn't big to see comedians. You know, like when Dice Clay was big, or
I never saw a comedian.
Well, Sam Kinison had a hit. He had a music hit.
Yeah, I remember that.
Was it Wild Thing?
You got to say though, the Rick Rubin. I mean, the Dice Clay was produced by Rick Rubin right in that period where you and doing classic albums by Rick Rubin. We always forget that he produced Andrew Dice Clay and those were multi-platinum.
I got an important question though, Vance. If you might know, when Hogan was doing Thunder in Paradise, that awesome television show in '94, did he have a band then? Did he put anything out then? Hogan?
Thunder Lips?
I don't know.
This is way after that.
Yeah.
I have the Roddy Piper single though. That is fantastic.
Yeah, I don't know much about wrestling, so.
Thunder in Paradise was that was the #1 television show for people in California and all those places.
Yeah.
But I showed it in a video. I don't know if you saw it, Mark. But Roddy Piper put out a single.
Yeah.
And it's like it's 2 legit rock songs. It's great.
Did you also play a classy Freddie Blassie one too? Once?
Yeah, that's a pretty famous album.
Yeah.
The Freddie Blassie.
Classy Freddie Blassie.
Last night after the basketball game, I watched Bret Hart versus Roddy Piper at WrestleMania 8. It was fantastic.
Was he wearing the Hart Foundation trunks, all that good shit? The pink?
No, it was the one where he was. I think he was wearing pink, but it's the one that broke him.
Championship.
Yeah.
It was for the Intercontinental title.
Piper was gonna knock him with the bell. And he changed his heart.
Piper was a shitty worker. He was a horrible worker.
No, he was great. Because the reason why I watched this because I saw a Bret Hart interview saying Piper made me. What
was Piper's finishing move, John? What was his finishing move?
No.
Piper.
No. It's not his finishing move.
If your finishing move is a sleeper, you are not great. I'm sorry.
No. Piper was entertaining.
Great on the mic.
He was great in the ring. He could rile up the crowd. He knew how to work that crowd.
But he was not a good
technical wrestling. No.
He was good with coconuts though. That was good.
Yeah. You know, like I said, if your finishing move is the sleeper, that's pretty bad.
Yeah, but Piper could just
like the
walk
flying
in.
Elbow, you know, the people's elbow.
He could just laugh and the crowd would be on there.
Oh yeah, I mean he could.
The guy was a genius.
He was a great villain. I mean he was a great villain.
But he had a change of heart. He's gonna smash him with the bell, and then he's looking at the crowd. It was great.
Thorlock is like the number one Iron Mike Sharp fan. I mean seriously.
I love him.
Iron Mike Sharp.
He fought Backlund for the belt. That was his peak. That was his peak match.
What was his move? The chicken wing crossface? That was like the cross wing chicken crossface chicken wing. That's it. Yeah. See now, if you've got a finishing move called the crossface chicken wing, or the Cobra Clutch. That's something. If you're gonna put someone to sleep, use that.
Cobra Clutch is
not
good.
the sleeper hold. It's like
Cobra Clutch is good. We try to figure that out as kids. Like
we did it too. It's like how do we do the Cobra Clutch? You know,
Camel Clutch was good too.
The weak finishers were like Tito's, the flying jalapeno.
Oh God!
Oh, so that Tito was on the first match. Tito was on the first match. Who was he against? He lost. He's like the
𝐿𝐵𝐵 of wrestling.
But anyway, Bobby. Yes, he was like a matador at the time. He had a little ponytail. He came out in the matador thing.
I think he was called the matador, wasn't he? He was called the matador.
Bobby the Brain Heenan was calling him Menudo.
Bobby the Brain Heenan was great, man. I mean, that guy. Oh man,
I love it.
Love me some
really
wrestling,
good
man.
jobbers. Mike Sharp was good. Johnny K9 was a good jobber. Barry Horowitz was a good jobber.
𝐶𝐶 in his later years was always in it. 𝐶𝐶, and who else was there? Who's a good doubles team? Well, towards the end of their career, not the Rock and Roll. Was it the Rock and Roll Express? No, the Rougeau brothers were like jobbers, tag team jobbers at the end. Yeah.
And the Mounties, we're the Mounties.
Yeah.
And then you had like Tugboat and the other guy. And then there was 𝐶𝐶 had that parrot, that dance he did. It was like
Frankie,
weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he had a parrot named Frankie. Yeah.
And he had the best finisher, the Brainbuster, like one of the legit finishers, but he never won anything.
Yeah, Bobby was genius.
He was great.
What was it? Who was in the Rock and Roll Express? Was it? No, it was.
It was Ricky Morton and.
No, I think it was Bret Hart. Who had the girl with him with the makeup on her face, like a girl, not like Randy Monster.
Sensational Queen Sherry.
Elizabeth.
That's Sherry Martel. That's Sherry Martel, right?
Bobby the Brain goes, who does her makeup? Helen Keller?
Yeah.
And I was laughing like it's a bad dad joke.
He says it all deadpan, just completely.
But it was so. I was laughing, and Sarah's like, "What are you laughing about?" Like
Bobby the Brain.
That's
That's Sherry Martel, right? That's Rick Martel's sister. Was that her? Sherry Martel.
She was a few people's manager. She was Shawn Michaels when he was really young, when he first started the Heartbreak Kid thing.
Speaking of wrestling, here we go.
There you go.
The hammer. I got the hammer lock over there. Then you got like the tie-up maneuver.
Turkey necks. He gets a little blasty in here.
The snapmare.
Yeah. I haven't heard the snapmare. Oh, those were old school moves, man. The snapmare was like a really quick, the snapmare. I remember the old wrestling. You have a guy in a headlock for like 10 minutes. They literally have like a guy in a headlock for 10, 15 minutes.
And he'd give you the clue like when to get out.
What's he doing? Oh, it's like he's trying to keep his muscle warm. It's like,
Those were the first matches, like the early matches. They would have stretch for 15 minutes.
It'd be hour-long matches, man. Some of these championship matches were an hour, 2 out of 3.
I remember going to wrestling. I think it was Chief Jay Strongbow past his prime, and I was a kid, and Mr. Saito and Mr. Fuji, and they went for like 40 minutes, and nothing happened because both guys they couldn't do like acrobatic moves, and it ended in a draw.
And that's the worst. You're like pissed off. I get mad, but it was a draw.
But I was a kid, and it was the first match. I was so excited. But I'm looking back, it's the promoter just stalling the show. Like, it's a draw.
Or they extend it so they sell more concessions, more merch.
Yes.
It's like, okay, let's keep it in there. But yeah, I'd see. I mean, when was the last time you even heard of a 2 out of 3 fall match? 30 years ago?
Well, actually, I heard one of in New Japan Wrestling, one of the biggest matches.
Yeah, that's like old school.
No, but this is more recently. New Japan Wrestling.
No, but the New Japan is like they have. It's way more old school style.
Yeah, and they had Kenny Omega against Kazuchika Okada, 2 out of 3 falls, no time limit for the New Japan Pro Wrestling Heavyweight Championship. That's the only time I've seen it recently.
No disqualification. I used to hate that when they have a title match and it's always a disqualification, especially when the guy when you got the traveling the traveling champion that goes into your territory and it's like he's not going to drop the belt.
And it's a non-title match, and then he could lose, and it doesn't matter.
Then he could lose, and it's like nobody knows.
I'm sorry, Vance. I know we lost you here with this.
No, I was just going to say that. Did you know Peter Grant was a pro wrestler before he managed bands?
Yeah.
What band did he end up managing? Who did he manage?
That would be in the
Donovan. Who did he manage?
Donovan.
Did he manage Terry Reed? Right, Terry Reed was the guy he managed.
No, he was across. They shared the same office, though.
Yeah, I know. All right, people.
You guys were talking about wrestling, so I decided I'd bring up a wrestling.
I definitely enjoy wrestling. Maybe we should have a wrestling show one of these days. But
I did forget his name though. What he said. What was his nickname? But
who? Peter Grant.
Peter Grant. Yeah.
Oh, probably out of shape. Yeah, there you go.
No, he's a big dude.
Yeah, he's huge. All right, people. Yushin Thunder Liger, I remember him. But Mil Mascaras was my man. That was my favorite wrestler for a long time.
I used to see him in the magazines. Yeah. I love that guy.
I saw him. I
never saw him on TV or anything.
Yeah, he never lost in Texas. I mean, I saw him a couple of times. Him and El Santo, I saw them both. They were the big Mexican guys. And then you had like a Goliath and Black Gorgman. Those were the Mexican tag team guys. They would come over and do LA and do WWE for a while. Gorgman and Goliath. Black Gorgman and Goliath, I think I can't remember. That was their name. But anyway.
All right. Thank you guys for hanging out with us tonight.
Enough wrestling talk. Good night, everybody. Thanks for being
here.
And we'll see you
Patrick,
on Friday. Yes.
Patrick, don't forget to send that to what's his name there, John, please.
Yeah. What's his name? You're good.
What's his name? Sorry, come on.
You're just right next to him.
No rush.
Yeah.
No
Who's
rush.
that guy on the panel? Wow.
Yeah, next package.
Maybe I'll send you some ginkgo biloba so you can
Adios,
get your memory
boys.
back.
See you later, Mark.
Later.